Welcome to the Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast, the show where ambition is celebrated, not silenced. Lori, Ann, and Angie are your hosts, and each week we dive into real, unfiltered conversations about women doing extraordinary things in their lives and in their businesses. Here we don't shrink to fit expectations or apologize for our success. We share stories that are inspiring, hilarious, and always authentic, because becoming unstoppable isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and join our community of women who know that no is a complete sentence and there are no limits to what we can achieve together.
You don't do it every day.
Don't do it every day, but this is just one of those things, and I won't miss it. I will not miss it. I missed it last year because I planned a trip overseas, and honestly, I missed it. You know what I mean? It was one of those self-care things that only happens once a year, but while I was overseas, I was thinking about my friends, and I was like, oh, they're having fun without me. I had a little FOMO.
Yeah.
But it just was, I mean, it was a one-time thing, and I had an opportunity of a lifetime, so I took it. But still, it's so critical. And I said the other thing, I mean, I'll share a couple of little time manage or boundary setting things that I do, especially to get my self-care in, is I set 15 minutes between all appointments. There's a 15-minute gap between. They're not, yes, they're back to back, but I have a 15-minute gap in there always. So I can fill my water, use a restroom. But what I usually do is I just go outside because I love to be outside. And
Yes.
even if it's for 5 or 6 minutes, I put my feet in the grass and just stare up at the sun. Sometimes I sit down, sometimes I stand up, it just whatever. And I just am. I'm just there. I'm listening to the sounds and the birds and the wind blowing. I'm taking in nature, but that's what works for me. And
It's
it's
beautiful.
not wrong. It's
Right.
it doesn't disrupt my day. I'm still very productive. I still get lots of stuff done,
You're
but
probably
man,
more productive because you
yeah,
took that time to step away.
oh, it feels amazing. It
Yes.
just feels
And
amazing.
I'll tell you, there is nothing better for you than going outside on a nice day and, well, even a bad day. I mean, I am one of those weirdos that likes to shovel snow, but, and stick your feet in the grass, get grounded there. That's truly being grounded, connecting to that Mother Earth energy. And yes,
Mhm.
it sounds woo woo, but let me tell you, it's true. It's real. It makes a
It's real.
difference.
So we'll stick on that for a minute. We're kind of going down a rabbit hole, but it's a good rabbit hole, Lori.
Yeah.
So this rock came from the ocean in Australia. Okay. And
Ah,
so I actually when it was winter time, and I mean, Lori and I both live in Ohio, and we get some gross winters, let me tell you.
yes, we
And
do.
this has been a gross spring. It's been nothing but gray and rain. But
Yes.
so when I can't go outside and connect to nature, I can connect to this rock, because this rock still holds the energy from the ocean. And so I'm not going to get into it all, but I had breast surgery last spring or last fall, and I will actually put this in my bra and
Oh,
just let it do its thing. And I'm going to show you the difference, because I just believe I'm going to show you the difference. So this is a rock from the ocean in Bali, and this rock that I got from the ocean in Australia
Australia.
used to look like this one. But because I have been using this for energy for my own body to connect with nature, look how it's gotten darker. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
compared to this one, but I keep these here. Sometimes I just hold them.
Hmm.
Um, but this is another. I mean, I don't care that it's woo woo, but it's another
Right.
way when I can't go
Right.
outside to get grounded and get connected.
Yeah. And I've got a few crystals and stuff that,
Mhm.
I love and just, like you say, just hold them, just be with them. But It's nature. We anymore, we are so far from nature because we're in our houses, we're in our cars, so getting
We're
outside on our
connected,
phones. Yes.
connected.
Yes. When I take a walk, my phone is not with me. Now, the only time I take my phone with me is if we're on a hike someplace and, we
Oh,
might twist an
need
ankle
help.
and need to call
Yeah,
somebody. But I
sure.
am not on my phone, and I see so many people walking and they're on their phone. And it's like,
Mm-mm.
come on, people, just step away from it all for a
Yep,
change. You'll be a
yep,
lot happier, a lot healthier. And guess what? The people around you will be a lot happier as well.
absolutely. I do something fun. My neighbors think I'm absolutely bonkers because I do
Well,
take
you
my phone.
are.
Well, that's true too.
And
That's
that's
a
what we
straight
love
fact
about
right
you,
there.
Angie.
That is a straight fact right there. But I take my phone only to listen to music because when I'm walking, I like to sing and I sing out loud.
I love
And I'm like,
it.
no, I mean, I can't, okay, I can't carry a tune. I'm just going to be super honest. I mean, American Idol is not hunting me down. I'll just say that. But I don't care because that's part of my self care. That's part of what
Yes.
lights me up and lifts. And I can just get lost in the music. I do the same thing in
Yes.
my swimming pool. I got my music on, and hours can go by. And I'm just so locked into the music and to the water and the sun and just taking it all in. And it's, oh my gosh, I can't. I mean, it's healing for me. It's absolute healing.
Yes. So people find what turns you on, right?
Yeah,
Find what works for you and do
yes.
it. Even if it's just for 5 minutes here and there throughout your day, whether it's singing, um, listening to music, and make it nice music. Sitting down and just closing your eyes and watching your breath for 5 minutes.
Yep.
I love my meditation practice. I'm a certified meditation instructor because I love it so much and I believe in it and I know it helped me manifest miracles. But it
Mm.
also, big thing, getting back to boundaries, it helped me set boundaries. It helped me find the strength within to set appropriate boundaries.
Oh,
It's not
so beautiful.
selfish. It's not selfish at all. It's selfish not to.
Great. Love that. That's a beautiful saying. I love that for sure. Yeah. I'll tell you a quick story that happened yesterday. So, um, I have a podcast outside of this one, and it's for business. It's all business related, and I was interviewing a potential guest. And on every one of my booking links, and I have booking links for all different things for networking, for the podcast, for my coaching business. I have booking links for all a bunch of different things. And every single one of them has a question. The very last question is if you're more than 3 minutes late, I will not be there because I set healthy boundaries around my schedule. And then they have to check one of two boxes. And the first one is, I hear you, time is precious, I won't be late. And the second one is, you're a jerk. That's the second one. Never has anyone clicked, you're a jerk. Never. And you know what? People show up on time because I've set the expectation and I very honest. This is my boundary. And you either respect it or you don't. And if you don't respect it, I'm not going to be on. I'm not waiting for you. My time is too precious. And
Right.
their time is too precious. Now, I
Right.
understand life happens. I mean, look what,
Mhm.
Ian had an emergency this morning. I get that. I mean, I'm not a
Mhm.
total jerk, but I'm just saying, you don't have permission to disrespect my time. And if you're someone who's habitually late, and there are people who proudly wear that as a badge,
Yes.
sorry. I mean, you don't get, then I'm not going to take the time because I've got things to do. And so
Yes.
the woman yesterday, she's an attorney, and she said, I'm going to use that. And I've had clients and other people who I've networked with said, can I steal that? I'm like, please. And they, some of them say, well, I'll do 15 minutes. Well, that's you. Great. I'm not doing 15
Yeah.
minutes. They're getting three because I'm too busy. I got things, going on and I'm running a business, So,
I stole it from you. I stole it from you, but I think I give 5 minutes, but I stole it from you. Yeah. Because I agree. If, like you said, some people are habitually late and they're proud of being late. Oh, I'm so busy that I can't get there on time. You know what? If you can't manage your time, watch our first 4 episodes.
right. Exactly.
Okay.
Watch the first 4 episodes. Yes. We have so many tips and tricks in there. One of them is bound to work.
That's right. That's right.
That's what I love
Gee.
about this show is we do offer so many different things. It's not just one thing, because we know, all the strategies aren't going to work for everyone. And so we offer such a variety, and we are all practicing different things. And that's why we're doing this podcast, to offer you that value and say, look, time blocking might not work for you, but there's other strategies that can work for you, and you might feel icky putting those 3 minutes, and you might go, okay, like Lori, I'm more comfortable with 5 minutes. Great. But at least you're setting the boundary and you're setting the expectation right off the bat. And
Yes.
it says, because we teach people how to treat us. And so if I accept someone being habitually late, then I'm teaching them to disrespect my time, and that's not okay.
I like what you said there, Angie. We are teaching people how to treat us. That is so powerful because I never really thought of it that way. But yes, we are teaching people how to treat us and what is and is not acceptable.
Yes, absolutely. And by setting those boundaries, and it's like, these are just things I'm not willing to compromise on. They bump up against my values, or something, it
Right.
hits my integrity wrong. Or it makes me a bitch. And we don't, I call like, I have that inner one, and I call her Ugly Angie, and nobody wants to see Ugly Angie. Trust me. Pretty.
I haven't named mine. I think I just call her bitch.
Many people call Ugly Angie bitch. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast. If today's conversation fired you up, inspired you, or made you laugh out loud, don't forget to hit subscribe and share this episode with another unstoppable woman in your life. Remember, you don't have to apologize for your ambition, and you never have to shrink to fit someone else's expectations. Keep showing up, keep breaking barriers, and keep living life on your own terms. Until next time, stay unapologetic, stay unstoppable.